All right, guys, we're gonna have an update on the truck probably Thursday. We're gonna have the full breakdown of what all went wrong, everything like that. There's obviously been a lot of people watching that video, a lot of people giving their opinions, a lot of people saying it's my fault because I did a burnout in the truck, or I did this mod or that mod, and it's all pretty hilarious. I haven't commented back to one person. I'm just letting it all fly, letting people say what they want to say. So Thursday should be a full update, but here's your video. I just felt like doing because I had this loaner thing and I wanted to keep up on my schedule of 3 videos a week. So here you go. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Let's go.
What's going on, guys? So whenever you get a loaner vehicle, they're supposed to, or I think they like to, give you something similar to what you have in the shop so that it's comfortable and it's like what you're used to, right? Well, you know, with the vehicle shortage and everything going on right now, it's kind of, you get what you get. So yes, I got an absolute beast. You've probably never even heard about it. The Chevy Trax. I am straight soccer momming it with this thing. Like, holy crap, this thing is a daggum beast if I ever saw it. Tell me a couple things. One, is that not the smallest 5 lug you've ever seen? I mean, like, it is, it's tiny. Also, 2021, we got drum brakes in the back, dude. What the heck? But don't let that fool you, dude. This thing is an absolute beast. And I'm totally joking, but it's some kind of little SUV economy car that I genuinely don't think I've ever seen on the road, but maybe they're just so bland and boring that I never noticed them on the road. I'm guessing that's what it is. Honestly, not bad wheels. Pretty daggum good wheels for this thing. I'm assuming this is like a $20,000 and under SUV. I would surely hope so. The guy told me, he was like, if we get in anything bigger, I'll call you and you can come swap it out. Honestly, not too shabby though. Everything in here feels pretty daggum good. Hilarious. One armrest just for the driver, because you are so close in here too, wouldn't fit. It's a 6-speed. Pretty daggum nice little infotainment thing for just a little tinker. Back seats are kind of cool. This flips up. Where is it? That folds down, and then this seat folds flat, so you got the whole room in the back. It's actually kind of cool. Got your little y'all don't care. All right, y'all don't care about this. We're gonna go hop in it, take it for a drive, and give y'all my perspective from a big truck. Like, I usually drive a big truck, or in the past, fast cars. So I'm gonna give my review on this thing, the goods, the bads, and the really bads. So for starters, I am grateful that I got a loaner. So everything that I say in this video, take it with a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, I am thankful that I got a loaner. So thank you to the dealership for giving me this. I do definitely appreciate it. But this is gonna be my honest review and experience with the Chevy Trax and 200 miles. So we're at 513 miles now. One thing that is super annoying that I'll just get out the way, if you don't shut the doors really hard, well, I actually did it oh, it's because the windows. Oh, well, I did it that time. See, it's not all the way shut. I have had to reshut the doors like 5 million times because they didn't close all the way. Steering wheel feels good. Touchscreen, the infotainment system is pretty good. It's touchscreen. It's got Android Auto, Apple CarPlay. It's not wireless, but it does have that. The speakers are absolute trash. They're just terrible. Coming out of my truck that had Bose, they're terrible. Let's see what else quickly that is good. Oh, fuel economy. We're averaging right now 34 over me driving the truck, or this thing, this whole time. I've averaged between 33 and 35 miles per gallon. Currently dropped to 33.9 now, so pretty good. I mean, if I'm gonna drive something really ugly, at least it needs to get good fuel economy, and thankfully this thing has about twice as much as my truck. Would I trade off twice as much fuel economy to drive this rather than my truck? Absolutely freaking not. I would drive Larry that gets like a 1/10 of the fuel economy over this, just because I enjoy Larry more than this. This thing is just not my cup of tea. Goods. These things are fun. Like, honestly, as funny as that sounds, like even Dylan's, he got a new Toyota Camry, I think, Corolla, I don't remember. But these things you can mob down some back roads, some tight turny roads. They stick to the road and they're actually pretty fun to drive. As far as power goes, you don't really got it. I mean, it's got enough for daily driving, but if you wanted to like romp on it and pass somebody aggressively or something, not really going to happen with this thing. There's zero road presence to this vehicle, and no one respects you when you drive it. So everyone pulls out in front of you, everyone merges over in front of you. No one gives a rip about you in this vehicle. And it's funny coming out of, you know, my usually relatively large trucks, where people are like, okay, here you go ahead, buddy, you go ahead, you know, I'll wait for you. Now they just, man, they're 10 yards in front of me, zip, out in front of me they go. Who cares? I'm in a little toaster oven. What am I gonna do? So people don't respect you at all in this little thing, and I'm sure that's probably like the norm for things this small. You know, typically if there's a big truck or something coming, people are like, all right, I'll just wait, you know, best not test my luck with that guy. Rather than this thing, they're just like, oh, he'll wait on me. So that's definitely something that has been frustrating, but honestly laughable, because you can just, your entire daily experience can be 180'd just depending on getting out of one vehicle and into another, and how people react to you in that vehicle, which is just funny. We have 516 miles in this thing. I got it with like 300 something on it, and it's currently really hot today. You might be asking, well, why are you riding with your windows down? Why are you riding with the windows down, period? Because it's probably ruining the audio. And the answer to that is because the heat's stuck on. Yes, the heat is stuck on. Like the knob down here is on cold, and it won't go above halfway up cold to even get to the hot, but it's blowing hot air out the vents. Even when it's completely turned, like this is on 0, everything is turned off. It's even on defrost because I was trying to route it up there, but it doesn't matter. Everything with the AC system is turned off, and there's heat coming out of the air vents right now. So I'm going to be calling up there tomorrow, and hopefully they have something else I can swap out for, because this is just miserable. It's not as hot as it's going to be this week today, so this week is going to be absolutely horrible. But I mean, I'll ride with the windows down, and it won't be the end of the day, end of the world. I'll take that over not having a vehicle. But yeah, 500 miles in this thing, and that I don't know. I mean, it was working, and then last night I turned the heat down, or turned it down to cool, and then I went to turn it back up to heat, and it's stuck, and it's blowing heat when it was on cool. Doesn't make sense, but yeah, that really sucks about it. Pretty much everything about it I dislike as far as what I like in a vehicle. It is somewhat been fun for the last 24 hours to hop into this and just go zip around unknown to the world and just in this little thing. But now that the heat's messed up, I've kind of lost all fun having with it, because now it's just not enjoyable to even be in here. So yeah, I'm kind of ready for something else, or to get a different truck or something. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and share my experience from a, you know, what I'm used to driving, and then getting into this. I don't see why people buy these. Aside from good fuel economy, which I get it, I don't see how you could get in this and enjoy your daily commute. Like, oh, how do the norms put their hands like weirdos? I don't know, not weirdos, I'm sorry. How do people put their hands that just don't care about vehicles? I don't even know. But I don't see how people go to a dealership and they're like, you know what, I like the way that looks, I'll take it. Don't, you know, this has no soul. It has, this is a piece of scrap metal. Like, it has nothing you'll ever get attached to. So I don't know why people buy these things, to be honest. But anyways, that's my little review and experience with this thing over the last 200 miles. Like I said, 518 miles, total miles on this thing. Pretty substantial issues. It's great going out of my truck that's blown up. Get into this, now the heat's stuck on. I'm just sheer punishment at this point, but it is what it is. I am thankful to the dealership for giving me a loaner. Hopefully they will also swap me out this for something else, because I'd rather not drive around for whoever knows how long with the heat going. But yeah, so anyways, that's my little review. Chevy Trax. You ever seen one? I'm gonna start looking now because I want to see it. Is this a brand new car? Is this like, I don't even know. I just genuinely don't think I've ever seen one. So hopefully y'all did enjoy. Hopefully I'll have a little update on my truck at some point soon. And with that being said, I'll see y'all then.